Hello everyone, welcome to Dwitcher Technologies, and we are back with one more video of Power Automate, which is chapter 5. So let's start it. In this chapter, we are going to discuss about variables, their types and uses. In general, there are two types of variables, which is simple variables and advanced variables. And today we are going to cover about these simple variables, text values and numeric values and boolean values. We'll be learning in detail about these variables. Let me take you to my Power Automate screen. So here is the Power Automate, and I have created a flow which named as sample, and there is nothing in the flow. There is just one action, and you can see this is the action which is launch Excel. That means when I'm going to click on this flow, it's going to launch the Excel. So this is the pane which is designed for variables. You can even search for variables. If there are so many variables in the flow, you can search a particular type of variables. This is the place where you can select the input or output variables, and whatever the variables is being produced while you were making your flow, you'll be able to see those variables here, which is under flow variable area. But in this area, you'll be able to change the name of it. So what you can do, you can go at the this area, and there are three dots. You can simply click on it. When you click on it, you'll be able to see like view. You can rename it. You can find the usage of it. You can mark as sensitive. You can even pin it. So I just want to rename it, so I'll be clicking on rename. So whatever the name you want to give to it, you can give it to this variable. But right now, I don't want to give any other name to it. That's okay for me. So this is the variable area, and all the variables which are being created by flows you'll be able to see in this area. Variables is generally we use in other programming languages. We use to create the variables and we use to assign them. But in Power Automate, if you don't want to create the variables by yourself, that's also up to you, because wherever you are going to add any action to it, you'll be able to see the variables are also being created, as I'm going to show in that. I'm going to click on this three dots and I'll be showing you. This is the launch Excel action, which is going to launch the Excel. And I want to start a blank document, and you can see this is the advanced area. I don't want to go for it. And you can see the variables produced. So this is the variable which is being produced by this action. So this is being done by Power Automate automatically. Let me click on save again. If you want to set any variable and you want to assign the values to it, you can do it in this Power Automate. That's also up to you. So I'll be going in this pane, and this is the area of variables. You can see I'm simply going to click on it, or I can select this option which is set variables. The other way is that I can simply go in this action pane and I can type for set variables option, and I'll be able to get it. You just simply need to click and drag and drop. That's it. Here is the name which is given by Power Automate to the variable is new var. If I want to change it, I can definitely do it. Time I want to change this. I'm going to give the name as num1, because I'll be assigning this variable some numeric value. So this variable type is also numeric. I'm going to assign here. Okay, let me assign some other number. Okay, 5. And now I'm going to click on this button which is save. I want to assign one more variable, and in this variable also I'm going to assign the numeric value only, and I'll be changing this name from new var to num2. Fine, and I'll be assigning the value like 8. Fine, I'm going to click this button save. I'll be assigning one more variable, and I want to find out the sum of these two numbers. You can do any other type of arithmetic calculation. It's a very simple type of calculation, but if you want to perform complex calculations or programming, you'll be able to do by using this Power Automate. I'll be giving name to it as sum. Okay, fine. And I'll be assigning the value to this sum as mm, wherever you are referring to a variable, don't forget to put this percentage sign. And then we are going to write here num1, and I'm going to close this by percentage sign only. I'll be using this plus sign. Now I'm going to type here. Let me put the percentage sign first. And then this is num2. Again, this sign. And now I'm going to click on save. And how will we get to know that this calculation is being done and what is the answer? So I'll be using the display message option for it. Let me type here display message. It is here. I can simply drag and drop it here. And there is option of the title. I'll give the title as total. You can give any other title, that's up to you. And here I want to display. I'll be writing here num1 plus num2, and then I'm going to close it with percentage sign. Going to click on save. Okay, now we are going to see whether it's working. And in this, we have used one type of variable, and the variable which is using the numeric values and which is going to run. So let me set few more variables which is going to, take different type of values of variable. Okay, let me take one more. I'm going to set one more variable right now. This is the option. I'm going to drag and drop it here. And in this, okay, I'm not going to change the name of it. I'll be typing here name. So this value is text value. So this variable can also hold the text value, and it is a text value variable. I'm going to click on save. Okay, let me do this one. This place, yeah, that's a good place to set this variable. I'll be setting one more variable. I'll be going in this pane. I'm going to take this variable, which is set variable. I'm going to drag and drop it here. And I really want this variable to compare the numbers. So I'm going to put here percentage. The variable which I have created is num1. And I want to compare it with number 10. And I want this variable to return me the value. If it is true, then true. And if it is false, then false. So this is the boolean type of variable which we are using right now. I'm going to click on save, and I'm going to break down this flow into two parts. I just want to launch the Excel. There is no Excel right now. I'll be clicking on run. Mm, okay. So it has launched here one Excel. You can see it's a blank document. I am going to remove this sign, and now I want to run. Let me stop it first. Now I want to run the rest of the program. So I want to run from here. This is a display message which is reflecting 13. Let me click on OK. And here in this flow variables area, you can see all the variables and their values. And here you can see new var2, which is the variable here, and where we have set boolean variable to find out whether the value is true or false. So we were knowing that's false, so it is false only. Here you can see the values which is being assigned to different variables which is being created. And if I want to add it any variable, and if I want to view it, I can go in any variable, three dots, and then I'm going to click on this view. I can view the variable. So it's a boolean type, and it's the value is false. Just simply going to close, and here if I want to go for it, I can even view this variable. So it is a numeric value and the value is 5. So like this, you can even view the variables, and we have covered simple variables in today's video. And when we are going to create more flows, and you'll be able to understand the advanced variables. So we'll be creating much more interesting flows in our next videos. Till then, stay tuned. Thanks for watching.